Hey, this is how I see it. We should play this game for life.
What game?
Mackin Hangin.
Welcome back to the Mackin Hangin Podcast. I'm your host, Trey. I'm still here with some of my ugly ass friends. Naj, say what up.
Yo.
Dre.
Get him, Dre.
Rico.
What up, though?
And we got a special guest, Dre homegirl, Mel.
What up, Melly Mel?
Melly Mel in this place to be. It's crazy because we actually...
Dude hit her all in the fucking face.
Just busted her lip.
But no, we actually recorded like a whole ass podcast
Facts.
on Sunday and shit. And that shit was fire as hell and shit.
Yo, we had hella call-ins. We had hella niggas in here. Hella celebrities that y'all may know of. Who we had in this joint?
No, Obama came through and shit. He was telling us how he was pissed off with that tax shit. And
Yeah, he was popping bottles and all types of shit. So it was crazy.
Shit, Drake called in. He was letting us know how he's proud of us and shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy because all that shit happened after one damn episode. It was like so many people were so proud of us. So I want to shout out to all of our followers on Spotify, all 50,000 of y'all and shit. And I also want to shout out to our million followers on YouTube and shit. Y'all keeping this shit going.
Hey,
and in YouTube,
Sure.
on that YouTube, Facebook, we just hit 100,000 followers. Hey, so it's been a great ride after one episode. It's good to see our hard work really paying off and shit.
Oh, shout out to Trey for putting in the work for all this audio shit, because it's been tough.
Nah, that shit been hard as hell and shit. We had so much audio that it was like when I got back, it was like the worst I've ever heard in my life. And shit. Najee was sounding like a damn midget for like half the episode and shit. Like, so what y'all trying to do? I said, what the hell, dude? Talk up with your eyes. But he was talking up. It was just how the mics was positioned.
Yeah, Trey trash.
Nah, bro, I'm learning this shit as we go and shit. Niggas ain't go to school for this shit at all and shit.
Yeah, this podcast stuff way harder than we thought it was.
Hell yeah, we thought.
Nah, nigga, Trey trash.
No, we definitely thought we would just go jump in and just blow this shit out the water, which, I mean, we did, but this audio shit is, like, serious as hell.
And Trey is fucking trash, yo. Why the fuck y'all...
I'm trash, but you can't do not a damn thing and shit. They offer nothing to the pod at all besides hookah and shit. So here goes some hookah. And shit, I'm gonna be sitting over here and shit. What the fuck, bro? You ain't gonna help doing nothing and shit. Actually, Najee, some of the reasons why the pod we've been throwing him shit in the trash. Most of his mic be fucked up every time. You be like, damn, that's Najee mic again. Like,
Yeah, his voice does translate horrible and shit.
No, I'm the star, so it's all good.
hell, well, I mean, you did showcase on that last one. You showed out like a motherfucker with that joke. Everybody was loving that shit. But no, so getting started into episode 2 and shit. You boys see that Dame Dash interview and shit with Nick Cannon?
Oh yeah, fact.
Yeah.
Word.
Shit, it started off good as hell until well, at the end of the podcast, I just know this nigga Dame is still hurt by Jay-Z. Super fucking hurt.
He like a scoring bitch right now.
Dude just went all the way.
All right, when Dame Dash here, he gonna be on your ass if you ever hear this shit.
Yeah, I mean, what I got from that episode was, I didn't realize that Dame Dash, like he single handedly ended Rockefeller, but he ended that shit with like on some Dirty Mackin type shit. Like he ended up trying to talk to Aaliyah, and he kind of stole Aaliyah from Jay-Z, because I didn't even know Jay-Z was talking to her first and shit. And then Dame came out of nowhere and like pulled some Dirty Mackin and just took her away. But then he actually tried to do that again and take Beyonce and shit. And then I guess Jay-Z found out and was like, yo, this whole Rockefeller shit done with it.
It ain't no hate for Dame or nothing like that, but Dame is definitely the nigga that'll walk into the party like, I'm the boss and all you niggas is the workers, so you gotta talk to me first. Like, Dame was just like on some whole other shit. I mean, I wouldn't take away from his business side of things, but he definitely a dirtbag and shit. Especially
What
the
was
way
funny was Jay told him that don't leave Dame around Beyonce by herself.
Because they already know what was up.
He already knew what was finna happen. He knew Dame was finna go.
Oh yeah, no facts. Like, yo, Dame is known in that circle for taking niggas hoes and shit. Like no problem at all.
But what's crazy about it, they like Jay-Z and Dame are supposed to be like best friends and shit.
Yeah, they can't.
Best friends. That's a hard word.
Well, they were
It's a bold
supposed.
word.
Yeah, well, they were supposed to be close friends.
Hey, they're supposed to be homies. Homies is homies. They can be homies.
But no, you can't really be homies if you got to worry about leaving your girlfriend around your friend. Cause I'll leave. I trust you guys around my girlfriend. And shit.
Oh yeah, facts. She
You know what I mean? Like,
she ain't going for none of that shit, yo.
that's what I'm saying. So, were they even really friends, or were that just like some acquaintance type shit?
It was more like acquaintance, like business is
Hey,
business.
Say acquaintance.
Spell it real quick.
Fuck you, nigga. You spell it, nigga.
Shit, I know how to spell it. I don't know how to spell it either. Shit. I just know AC and that's it.
Nah, what was you saying though?
Nah, it was more of a business deal. It's more and more that the story breaking it almost sounded like it was more of like a business deal more than friendship.
No, I think they
Yeah.
was like close friends.
I think they cool.
I think they cool. They super cool because like for Jake come up. I mean, like I'm pretty sure they was cool when he was like at least 20, 23 or some shit like that.
Word.
It just like them niggas bringing around girls all the time and shit, and then like that lifestyle. So like Dame probably was in his mindset like, yo, Jay ain't trying to wife Beyonce, so I'm gonna shoot my shot.
I don't even see it that way. I think Dame just an opportunist, yo. Like his whole entire mindset is he's an opportunist, yo. He's looking for opportunity no matter what it is.
No, I feel like Najee might be the Dame out of the fucking group after that damn statement. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck Najee just saying?
Fuck out of here.
He said, oh no, because he just really wanted to shoot his shot. They was dating for a little while, but you know.
And then plus Dame like, yo, my game working for your girl, then it's not your girl then. So,
But it's different if he just met her. But like Jay-Z and Aaliyah was, they had like a little relationship going on. And Jay-Z and Beyonce really, they wasn't like, oh, I just met her, I'm talking to her for like 2 weeks. Like apparently he was talking to her for like a year, and shit. Jay-Z was like, or Dame was just like, yo, what's going on, B? They say he tried to serenade her and shit. That shit's crazy as hell.
but no, I don't think if Dame was some hating ass dirtbag shit as a friend, like yeah, you can't be really that. You can't be my nigga like that. But
That's what happened.
like, I think that yo, he was talking to her as if like yo, if my game worked and I get her, then that's not your girl.
Wait, what was you saying?
You know Dame, yo. Dame, after he left Rockefeller, he came back and was taking the doorknobs, B. That's a petty nigga, yo. Anybody ever take the doorknobs from the building,
Oh,
yo?
that's a fun fact. I never knew that.
Yeah, I never knew that shit at all.
Yeah,
Either.
bro. Dame
Damn.
came
I don't
back-
know if that's real. I don't understand what
Bro,
shit he'll
it's-
do.
They said Dame came back to Rockefeller and he was taking the doorknobs. He was like, man, I bought these doorknobs. Yo, Dame just a petty dude.
It's
yo.
wild because I feel like as the more as time goes by and shit, you starting to realize more and more reasons why Rockefeller broke up. I'm like, damn,
Hell yeah.
it wasn't just the business shit. It was like, when you got some friends that start doing like some small snake shit, you like, this nigga just used too many damn napkins at that time. But you start like taking little tabs and shit. I feel like that's what Jay was doing with this nigga Dame and shit. But nah, speaking on this Dirty Mac and shit, is it okay to Dirty Mac your homeboys and shit?
No,
Hell no.
that shit.
It's
That
never okay, yo.
That shit mean you trying too hard to get the vagina. That shit's never ever cool and shit.
Yeah, it's never worth it, yo.
Yeah, I mean, I agree too because I don't think it. Well, I know me personally, I never. If I see somebody winning with a chick, I would never go over there and be like, "Yo, what about me though?" You know what I mean? Because I know dudes that do it. Like,
We know a lot of niggas that do it, yo. It's all
you
good.
got a story and shit.
No, Najee got a better story.
Oh yeah, I got Dirty Mac recently and shit. Like my homeboy Will, that nigga just hit me with a text like, "Damn, I hated on you again." I'm like, "Well, what you mean?" He's like, no, this girl was like, she brought you up out of nowhere, like randomly." I'm like, "Yo, what you mean by that?" And he was like, "No, like we was talking and she just asked me like, yo, is you Najee friend?" And this nigga said, "No, I don't know that nigga like that." I'm like, yo, and I mean like on a scale of the Dirty Mac and tip, like that's minimum as hell. But
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
pretty
think,
light.
yo, I don't think you don't have to lie, and especially I did nothing with this girl at all. It just like she liked me. I thought she was cool, and like we talked once or twice, and then after that, it ain't go nowhere after that. She just know about me because I be around a lot. And this nigga Will just said, "Oh no, I thought y'all smashed." I'm like, "Yo, bro, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Like, yo, don't like just say, 'Oh yeah, that's my man's.'" And that's it.
Honestly, all Will had to say was, "We cool. That's my guy. But let's focus on me and you and shit."
Wait, but I'm saying, does that even qualify as dirty? Because they didn't seem like dirty.
I don't
Mac in my
think it's
definition.
Dirty Mac.
No, but I'm saying no. I I have other shit that this nigga will have done before. This nigga did other shit before. But I'm saying this would just happen recently this week and shit.
I would say that's more player hating than Dirty Mac.
I mean, we talking about it's the same deal. Same deal.
Well, all right, so I'm gonna get an audience a definition of what I think Dirty Mackin is. Dirty Mackin to me is like, all right, I'm at a club or a bar and I see a chick, you know, and I walk over there and spit the old fire tray lines at her real quick. And then
fire trade lines. Fuck.
hold on. And then let's say I'm winning for the night. I'm like doing my thing. I'm like, oh shit, we drinking. What you want? Oh, you want that? And then like I'll either see, you know, Najee, Dre, or Rico. And then let's say Najee out of nowhere sees me over there macking, like, what the fuck, dude, over there winning and shit. Let me come over here. Then he jump into my situation as I'm getting ready to close the deal, and he'd be like, hey, and he started telling jokes and like talking to her. I'm like, bro, all these chicks here, and you want to talk to this one chick that I'm talking to? You know what I mean? I feel like that's Dirty Mackin because like when you go to the club and the bar, you know what I mean, as a collective unit, we all have the mission of we all here to get these chicks and shit. You know what I mean? But
No, I thought Dirty Mackin was something else, yo. Dirty Mackin is when I thought it was when you downplay another person to big up yourself.
Facts.
Yeah, that's my definition of Dirty Mackin.
Yeah.
You went like mad elaborate for no reason.
oh no, shit, I thought that's what it was.
Yeah, for no reason.
No, Dirty
yo.
Mackin is talking down another man so you can big yourself up.
So
Just
you
like
can-
what Dre
yeah.
said.
Shit. Oh yeah, I didn't think.
He would just say some lame shit like, just say, oh, I don't know him like that, or no, it ain't my man's.
Yeah, so I mean, apparently we got homies that be on like hating stuff. Like, so we got a homie, like we all got a homie, my boy E or whatever. So we
Shout out that nigga Evan.
shout out to E. We went we had like this little house party at Najee crib a couple years ago. So Evan had some chicks over. He's like, hey y'all, I got some chicks over, man. Go ahead and talk to anybody y'all want to. Yeah, I mean they all cool, everybody will go. I just want you fellas to win, right? so me and Najee eyes lit up like a light bulb, right? So we went in there. I'm in there. I'm talking to this one chick or whatever. I thought that was like, I guess that's the chick like he initially invited for him or whatever. So I'm like, yo, it's cool. Or he's like, yeah, go ahead, bro. If you win, you win. So I'm sitting there hollering at homegirl. So like she going like super crazy, like she way feeling me. So I guess like that started hitting Evan's soul or whatever. I walk in the kitchen. He like, oh, so what's going on with you and Dre? Bruh, I was like, well, I know you ain't over here like trying to play me, man. What you on?
Hey yo, that's
ain't nothing like that.
Hey yo, that is how you start the Dirty Mac and shit. That's the intro. Hey yo, what's up with you and old boy? And
That's
shit?
the intro to the Dirty Mac, yo. So yeah, I'm like, oh, this nigga tripping. But yeah, no, that was my little Dirty Mackin situation.
Yeah.
I don't know, yo.
I mean, I guess I had the wrong definition for that shit this whole damn time.
Yeah, what you was explaining was a nigga just interrupting.
Yeah, just
and
being
shit.
a snake.
You know, not being a snake.
No,
he just hating.
Yeah, what y'all was
real
explaining
piece
was
of
some
shit.
snake shit, and I was explaining just some cop blocking.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? So I was telling my boss, I was like asking him for like different topics for the pod and shit, and I was talking about Dirty Mac and shit. He was like, "Yeah, it sounds like cock blocking to me."
Hey, no, I think that's what white people definition of Dirty Mac.
That is why people definition is cock blocking, yo.
He's like, "Yeah, just call it cock blocking." I was
No,
like,
what I'm saying, but cock blocking is you stopping another man from against a vagina.
That's fine.
Dirty Mackin is down talking to nigga to big yourself up.
If DeAndre wouldn't have told his boss the exact same thing he told us, I understand why you said that was cock blocking.
No, but I'm
because that's what
yeah,
DeAndre
Trey
explained.
said,
Yeah,
yeah.
he explained
well, I
cock
never
blocking.
told him that. I was just telling him about, oh damn, because I did explain to him what Dirty Mackin was.
Exactly, yeah.
I broke it down like, so technically, this is what Dirty Mackin is. You at the club, and then somebody come on through and they buy your girl a drink, and you just like, bro, what you doing?
Oh yeah, that's facts. Cock blocking like shit.
All right, so since we got the definition of what Dirty Mackin, and we kind of figured out that the demise of Rockefeller was Dirty Mackin to a T, and shit would have had nothing to do with business. It was just like, wait, this nigga talking to my girl? This shit's a rap. So what y'all think is this is along the lines of Dirty Mackin, but like talking to your friend's ex and shit. Is there a rule to talking to your friend's ex? And if so, can you do that shit? And how long should you wait? Like if they talk for like a year, you talk to her like 5 years later. Like, bro, it's 5 years later. We good, right?
I'm a moral person, so I don't really tread that line. Like, it's just certain shit that I feel like a person shouldn't do. Like, if that's my ex, like, let that be my ex. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of make me feel like if you shooting your shot at my ex, it almost feel like you wanted to shoot your shot at her the whole time we was together too.
I'm
and
shooting my
shit.
shot at your ex, bro.
That's wild.
No, I say like if they was in a of my homeboy was in like in a crazy relationship with, like they was like deep into that shit, then I know the deal, like not to fuck with it. But if it's just some like random chick he smashing,
Yeah, it all depends on the situation.
That I can agree.
Yeah, like I said, I messed up on homies with a couple of the homies. Like,
fact.
It's all like it's based on the situation, yo.
Right. Well, when I say X implies that it was a relationship. You know what I mean? If it's just a thought you was hitting, that shit don't count at all.
Nah, I'm messing under the homies' girls.
Okay, all right.
I say for me,
cause I know Will definitely talk to X. He don't get 2 fucks.
I don't get 2 fucks since I got a girl now and shit. Like, but if it's cause I got a baby with her and shit. Like if it's her, no, that's a fucking no go, nigga. You don't fuck around and die with her.
Me showing up with Najee girl. Just me.
Oh yeah, I'm killing both of y'all.
Like, come on, Naj, bro, y'all ain't been talking in like 5 years now.
Like y'all, it was love there at one point in time. Yeah, like leave that all the way alone. But if it's some girl you messing with and you don't get 2 fucks about her, but no, I had a couple chicks that I was messing. Remember that nigga, and not to clown on that nigga E. But there's a couple. Well, it was just one chick he tried to holler at, and then she end up like not want to fuck with him like that, cause like we act similar shit. So like, yo, I feel like I'm texting Najee when I'm texting him and shit. So I guess kind of depends how you feel about the chick.
To be fair, too, though, it could the shoe can be on the other foot too. Like, what if your ex was like already feeling your friend too and shit, and she was shooting her shot at him? Like, are you mad at your ex or are you mad at your friend for acknowledging that?
Wait, so yo, Mel, how you feel about this? Is it ever okay to talk to someone's ex?
So for the ladies, typically, we gonna go by girl code. So if I'm done fucking with a nigga, we all done fucking with a nigga. Like, if you start talking to him, it's over. We whooping your ass and you out the group. So
y'all beating his ass.
No, but I don't think as ladies that's not accepted socially amongst ladies. So they shouldn't be dating each other. I mean, yeah, your friend should not be dating your ex.
But I see chicks dating exes all the time. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? What you just talking to?
And that's gonna cause a huge rift in the relationship. Like
friendship. Well, at least these niggas with E and Will, at least they tell me. Well,
they ain't never. That
nigga he asked me like, yo, you fuck with her like that still? And I be like, kinda. He be like, oh, all right, I ease the brace for right now, nigga. But next time I ask you, it better be a fucking no and shit. Because I'm already on the go.
The crazy thing is, like, the last relationship that I was in, I was actually dating my ex's friend. But the craziest part about it...
Goddamn bad friend.
But wait. The crazy part is, like, that the first relationship ended, like, on a crazy note. So this was maybe, like, 7 months later or whatever. And we were still trying to get back at each other. So really what happened was he sent the friend to try to, like, do me dirty and then, be out of there. But we ended up liking each other. So we were in a relationship for, like, a year. Damn. And the whole time, dog would check in with me every, once in a while, like, yeah, sometimes I feel like I gotta be that nigga daddy. So, I don't know if you should be messing with him.
Oh, that's dirty macking.
That's dirty macking all the way. That's the definition of dirty macking.
Hell yeah, that's dirty macking.
That's king dirty macking. Niggas, I gotta be his nigga father.
He son this boy that he sent over?
Exactly.
Or the OC.
Like, you clearly weren't over it.
Yeah, you're wildin'.
All right, thanks, Mel, for sharing that crazy ass story and shit.
With your unloyal ass.
Dude, that dude sound crazy as hell and shit.
Yeah, he sound like a mad dirtbag.
Chris Brown made a song about you, to let you know.
Wait, what was the song?
These hoes ain't loyal.
No, they ain't. Yeah, that's fucked up and shit. But no, speaking of, kind of piggybacking off that story, dude sound like, or you had to break up with dude and shit. Have y'all ever had to, break up with a special someone and shit?
Oh, yeah, my breakups was lame as hell, yo. My breakup is not answering the fucking phone or responding to text messages.
There we go. I was just finna say that because I'm way too pussy to just be like, it's over and shit.
Hell yeah, I'm mad pussy too.
Niggas definitely fading to black, yo.
Niggas mad pussy. Niggas mad pussy.
Chicks, you don't be knowing what chicks is capable of now and shit.
Hell yeah.
I've stopped going to the club that I seen that I met her at. I ain't doing that.
No, I remember, when my girl, when we, made it serious or whatever, I was like, oh fuck. So I had told all my other girls, I'm like, I didn't tell no girls actually and shit. I was just about to give a crazy ass lie, but I just stopped I just started ignoring texts like shit. They like hit me up on DMs like, "Where the hell you at, stranger?" I was like, I was not responding to that shit at all. Or I remember I blocked a chick on Facebook, so she wouldn't like, cause I was posting mad pictures of me and my girl. I said, let me just block her ass real quick.
Yeah. That shit wild.
Nah, my breakup stint is like Nige said, not answering no calls, no texts,
Same.
blocking motherfuckers, just doing all the shit that I hope go piss you off. But the wild shit is they like that shit.
Yo, we really some trash ass.
I would say my shit is all to just avoid confrontation.
Hell yeah. I don't want no smoke at all. You know, that actually just ruins shit for chicks and shit. Cause I remember the girl that had the splits on me when we smashing and shit.
I told that hood rat, yeah.
Yeah. So I remember like when I ghost her ass and shit, she told me like years later, I'm like, yo, you was the first thing that broke my heart. I was like, word, that shit crazy. I ain't get too fucks. Yo,
I didn't really like you like that.
Yeah, like I didn't get too fucks about it. I was like, oh, word, that shit crazy. And then like I just made out with her in that club when I seen her at and shit.
I could just imagine one of us saying we finna break up with a chick. Next thing you know, one of us dead as hell and shit.
No, I remember I had my cousin James like tell a girl like, yo, my cousin not really fucking with you like that no more and shit. So that shit was like corny.
Oh no, recently, yo, like I was talking to this chick a little while back. She was kind of like nuts. I've seen those crazy tendencies coming out, so I'm like, oh yes. I'm like, she got to go.
Did you hit?
Oh no, I was so scared because I didn't know what was gonna happen. Like I seen like the crazy tendencies coming out, so I was so scared of her. So I'm like, yo, like bro, she gonna do something, yo, like this gonna be real bad. So what I did was I just started doing like weird stuff, like making dates with her and then flaking. So she'll stop liking me and she just ultimately stop fucking with me. I feel like that was the best route to go without like something negative happening in my life.
So you was making like random ass dates with her and
shit? Oh yeah, like, hey, we finna go here. I want to take you out to eat. I want to treat you nice.
Oh yo, we are really trash ass. Hey, yo, cause you know like women be like they be so hurt, like we don't have no clue how to hurt they.
I don't know how to do it.
Yo, actually we just stumbled upon a topic that we didn't have written down nothing like that.
What's up?
But actually, you gotta ask Mel, yo, how should a nigga break up with you?
Word.
Have you ever been hurt? Have you ever been hurt?
Oh, I've been hurt.
Scorn.
I think.
Keisha
Yeah,
Cole.
I'm the only one in all the relationships that I've had that's broken up with anybody. So I'm the breaker upper, I guess. But for me personally, it's just like such a power trip to be able to be like, yeah, this not gonna work, or we're done, or I'm not really interested. It's just such a power trip. So I don't know why you guys be all scared.
Yo, wait. So yo, you say. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm about to say, so if a dude do ghost you and shit, did that shit? Do you feel any type of like, damn, this shit hurt like fuck right now?
If we're at the point where like you can ghost me and it's just like you're ghosting me, then I probably wasn't too invested in the first place.
What if y'all talk for like a year and shit?
I would hope nobody would be ghosting me, but
I
would hope nobody would be ghosting me, but that probably would be sickening. I'd be like, I need to find his email. I'm finna email this nigga after he blocked me on Facebook and via text message.
So wait, Mel, I got a serious question for you. Have you ever been
ghosted? Ate a burrito
with sausage in it?
Have you ever been ghosted by a dude after he grabbed the cheeks from you?
Well, to start off with, I'm very much a prude, so no, that's never happened to me,
you
ever.
lame. Boo.
No, I mean, I had a story about, cause like, right before I moved back to Milwaukee, I was talking to this chick and shit, and I was on some hard ass times, like a motherfucker, I was so damn broke and shit. But, so I was dating this chick and shit, and then shit just got too damn real, so I'm like...
Wait, so you came back to the city. Where you meet the chick from? Gotta get a whole backstory.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, so I was in Atlanta and shit. I was living in Atlanta, going to school out there, graduated, blah, 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 and shit. And then I met this chick at a club and shit, and we was dating for like, probably like a whole year and shit. I was on my flex to the maximum. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm in grad school and all this wild shit. Niggas just out here lying like fucking shit. But then... So we was going on dates, and I'm meeting her family, and I'm like doing all this wild shit. I'm like, oh shit, nice to meet you, man.
Oh, no, she loved you, bro.
Nah, I don't know if she loved me, but we was arguing like a motherfucker because she used to always get pissed at me and shit. Like, at one point, I thought she gonna choke my ass out and shit. Like, damn, this shit crazy as fuck.
Yo, did you smack her?
What you think, bro?
I don't know. You didn't say.
Bro, I was talking to her for a fucking year.
Oh, I ain't hear that lame ass story.
Yeah. Nah, so I was talking to her, so like shit got hard and shit. So I'm like, damn, man, I'm finna go back to Milwaukee and shit. And then me and her had just gotten into this crazy ass argument. So I was like, I was already getting ready to leave, but I didn't tell her I was leaving at all.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I know. I remember that. Okay, I remember.
Hell
that.
yeah! So like, she had hit my phone and shit. She's like, "Where you at? I'm trying to go." Blah blah blah. I'm like, "Oh shit! Let me call you back and shit." I was with Nigel.
Yeah, this nigga's already in Milwaukee. He didn't even tell her. Shit. But that's not really ghosting though.
No, I did ghost her because it was like
No, that's ultimate ghosting, yo.
Yeah,
he
and
left the city.
Oh, he
on
left
it.
he left the whole state.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he left the state on
And then
it.
she was like, "Yo, where you at?" I was like, "Oh shit, I moved back to the crib and shit." She's like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" And then she's like, "You ain't shit." And I was like, hung up the phone and shit. But no, that was the craziest ghosting experience I've ever had. And
Yeah,
shit.
that was the ultimate ghost. Touche, my man.
No, I
She
got.
just got married though and shit. So
Yeah.
shout out to her and shit.
Yo, I got one.
That's the one that married Diddy.
Hell yeah. Hey, that nigga owned a private jet and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Damn, that nigga like he doing way better for her than me.
No,
and shit.
I got one more just to end it off. No, I was dealing with this shit. That's when we was in high school, I think. For sure we was in high school, and I met this girl at the teen club, like 618 when they had their Friday night teen clubs and shit.
Yeah.
So I had the girl. She came up to me like, "Yo, give me your number, whatever." So I remember she came to my crib. That's when I was still with my mother and shit. And she was like, send me all these sob ass, cause I ain't never hit her ogre at all. But she gave me this sob ass story how she was like molesting when she was a kid. So I'm like, yo, I can't deal with that at all. I don't want that. I don't want that fucking bad energy on me.
Oh yeah, episode.
And yo,
one
cause
and shit.
she was telling me like, yo, she used to cut herself and all that shit. I'm like, wow, word, that shit crazy.
Yo, this the same chick from the
From episode 1 and
from
shit.
the yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
talk your way out the joint.
No, this is the same chick that had the guy standing
Yeah,
over her, and
yeah.
he's about to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Word.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah,
hell
yeah.
You know what's wild though? Najee been talking to him. I feel like he got feelings for her. He
Can't stop talking about me, man. This is. He keeps coming
Oh
back. to her.
no! I didn't remember. I talked about her the last podcast and shit,
Oh,
but no, I dead her like crazy though. She's like calling my phone, calling my house phone, hitting me up on Facebook.
Yeah.
One time she called me from another number. I was like, "Yo, what up?" She's like, "Oh, hi." I'm like, "Yo." I said, "Oh, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm with my family right now and shit."
That's because you ruined her life, bro.
He
Yeah.
said, "Oh hi."
Fucked her chance up at love, man.
I actually got more stories about ghosting. I think that was my go-to move when I wasn't feeling the chicken shit. I'm like, oh shit, let me go on and just.
Hey man, we already solidified that we ain't shit, bro. They know now.
Yeah, chicks make memes off niggas like the old niggas like us and shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say, 'cause
Word.
I mean, I'm a great when I am in a relationship, I am a good ass dude within a
This
relationship.
nigga bigging himself up.
Nah, I'm just saying.
Nah,
bro.
big yourself up, King.
I was just gonna say I'm finna big myself up.
Hey,
I agree
man.
with you on that one, Trey.
That's what I'm
Fuck
saying.
outta here,
I do
Rico.
whatever it takes to make this shit work out. But if that shit is pissing me off, though, I gotta ghost your ass. Hell no. But that shit's wild as hell, though. But moving forward and shit, since we already know, none of us ain't shit at all, and we pretty much resort to the
Especially Trey, he ain't shit.
especially now.
Trey the ultimate ghost, yo. He left the state on the chick, yo. He's
I don't
nuts.
know.
But
I'm
I was
married.
also struggling like a motherfucker.
Nobody care about you, Rico.
Would you not ghost if you couldn't eat shit, bruh?
Sound like she was trying to feed you. I feel like she was sending invite you to her parents'
Hell
barbecue,
no.
bro.
She was pissed off like a month. Like, look at this hungry ass nigga.
She,
here
was like,
and
she
shit.
called you like, I'm trying to take you to get something to eat, and you
let's
already
move on.
ate.
Yeah, hell yeah. But no, I was about to I was about to bring up the you guys see that damn J. Cole Dreamville collaboration shit.
Oh yeah, that's a potential classic in the making, my G. Man. Yo,
I got some shit to say, man.
yo, hold on. Before he get his controversial ass opinion about this shit. Yo, they got new pictures now. Like Smino was on that shit. Masego was on that joint.
Who?
Smino.
Oh, I thought you said Muskego and shit.
No, he was on that shit too.
You talking about the singer or shit?
Yes, he was on that
Oh,
shit
is that
too.
his name?
No, that's
It
not
was-
his
what's his
name.
name?
yo.
What's his
It's like Masego.
Masego.
Masego. Oh,
What'd I say?
he was there?
Yeah, he was there.
He hard, by the way.
Buddy was there. T Minus was there. Of course, Tay Keith was there.
I don't know.
Mike
I'm loving
Will.
this more and more. Every time Najee say a name, I'm getting more and more excited.
Right.
Yo, Mike Will made it was there and shit. Nigga, No ID was there. What's that? LA nigga. What's that nigga name? Vince
LA.
Staple. He was
Oh,
there
yeah.
and shit.
Only nigga they missing is
Sounds
Berg and shit.
Yo,
down
Swiss
there.
Beats was there. DJ Khaled. Like, yo,
I
that
don't-
list
I
goes
don't care
on
about
and
So
DJ
on.
you gotta be like a
Khaled.
double album, yo. That's mad artists and producers.
And see, that's my fear. It's like it's so much riding on this, and the hype is so high right now. Like as a fan, like where do we go? Like if this don't pan out how we all imagine it, because now it's just sounding like damn near the album of the millennium and shit.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I don't think there's a lot riding on this shit. One, because I don't think people were looking for the Dreamville imprint to even have a staple, you know, a album that people really like put a lot of pressure on and shit. Like,
and it's a collab album.
But
you don't
y'all don't
expect
feel
a
like
whole
the
lot from a collab.
y'all don't feel like the pressure is at an all time high now with all them names and the way that this is the first time I actually seen a Dreamville album like marketed the way that it's being marketed and shit.
I don't think they really just gonna put out good music. They don't give a fuck about like J. Cole and all them niggas. They just make shit that they like music they like. They don't really fuck about.
I mean, I think with Rico, he's like alluding to like a J. Cole solo project. Like, yeah, he'll have pressure on his project because people are telling him what he's doing for this collab album.
He should be doing for himself.
He's doing for himself,
Yeah.
but the pressure. But I think J. Cole, he's smart enough to understand like what he's doing now is what people want for his actual album and shit. So I don't think that that pressure is actually anything for the album. If anything, I think it's more so like he can just come out with some fire and just show Dreamville off to the whole world and shit.
I feel like that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to show that he has a team that can run with the best teams out there, yo. Because Dreamville kind of stacked, yo. Like they got some heat.
Yeah, and don't get it fucked up, y'all. I got faith in the album. I'm just weary about it because we've had a lot of compilation albums that we've seen track listings and shit for, and we be like, oh man, this shit like it's finna be fire as fuck, and then we just get let down.
Like what?
The Young Money compilation album.
No, I'm saying, but no, that Young Money compilation. Well, the first one, that shit was dope.
I wasn't hyped for that.
It was okay and shit.
What? That shit was dope.
That Young Money shit was like okay.
No, that shit was dope. You must got to go back and look at the list.
The Good Music compilation album. It was a slow burn.
That shit was trash.
Cruel Summer was trash.
Yes.
It was a slow burn.
No, I disagree.
What song? What? Click.
Click was dope.
Click was dope.
New Guy Flow was dope.
Yeah.
They had
The
some
song
bangers.
with Tiana
They had
Taylor
some
and John
bangers
Legend.
on. They had some bangers on.
Bro, I'm
Cruel
saying
Summer.
New
You
God
tripping.
Flow. That was just yay though. But I'm saying, but they had Click and what's
I'm just
the other
saying.
song?
I'm saying
Like,
that's
Mercy.
They had Mercy. Yeah.
no,
Those are two songs.
That album was dope.
Nah,
man.
they had some shit on there. Unfortunately, R. Kelly was on the intro, and that intro was kind of fire.
Yeah, that's facts.
R. Kelly was on all the fire intros.
R. Kelly
But,
makes amazing music.
That TDE compilation turned out pretty good, but I mean, it wasn't really no hype around it either, though.
Yeah.
Hey yo, this.
But I
this
feel
is
like
wait.
if Cole, like, they doing this shit for a reason. This whole rollout, this whole like, let me show you who all is going to be in the studio. They understand what people want to hear and shit.
Yeah.
Especially if they got Rick Ross and Wale and all these dudes in the if they got Rick Ross and all these dudes in the studio, they got people who understand how to make a good ass project. And
Facts. Because they had Wale and Rick Ross.
That's why I'm not concerned with will that shit hit expectation, because without anything, you already know the production gonna be there, and if Cole ain't focusing on the production, you know the pen gonna be there.
Oh yeah, facts.
So it's like I don't even need. And I seen a preview. I was watching some preview. It was like Kaz and it was JID and Boss on some song. Some dude released and shit.
Yeah.
But it was just like a Snapchat of that shit. And that shit was fire as hell.
Yo, and they had that shit gonna be fire.
That shit
Fuck what
gonna be
Rico
fire.
talking about.
Yeah,
Yo, they had
I
it.
said it's gonna be
be
fire. I'm
crazy.
just saying, I just hope my expectations now are so high for this album. It's just like I feel like they got to reach all these expectations now because it's so high. Like when you hear all these names on the album, you can't tell me that you don't be like, God damn, this shit sounds like crazy.
Expectation wise, if the expectations are high, what do you thinking people are thinking this album will do and shit? I'm
thinking that this is probably. I think people expectations of this album is them putting them in a whole different conversation now. Like this album is going to make it where they don't necessarily have to compete with a lot of people because now it's like we here now. Like I don't think people we know who Dreamville is, but I don't think a lot of the mainstream or the masses really understand who Dreamville is.
No,
and I think this album is gonna push that.
I think they putting themselves in the competition.
Yeah, because I really don't think it's to really try to like overcome any type of negative like outlook on them. You wouldn't have that many features if you want this much attention to be on yourself.
Right.
Facts.
They just really trying to get their music out there. They want people to hear them. They want people to know that they can actually rap. They can actually make good music. That's why you get mega producers. You get mega stars already. So like now, all right, you got him on here. You got to listen to this song. You don't stop yourself from listening to the song just because my man's on here because Bow's on here. So now you know Boss can rap because you listened to a song that he was on.
I thought you said Bow Wow.
Oh, no, I didn't say Bow Wow at all. But no, so yeah, I think it's more or less just like amazing marketing. Like I said, just trying to put together a good project for the people. I feel like it's gonna be good, yo.
No, when he was saying pressure, my bad for cutting you off.
No, go ahead, dirty ass nigga.
No, but when Rico was saying pressure, I'm thinking of more like, all right, people are expecting not just the sound to do something, but they're expecting artists within the label to go to the next level and shit. So it's like, all right, would they look at Boss and JID and all of these dudes after this album? Should they be on the mainstream level after this shit? And then that's the pressure. Like if that shit fails, if they like after they drop this shit and then JID is still unknown and Boss is still unknown, only nigga that still know is Cole and shit. Then would that be considered like, you know, a failure for this project and shit? Because I think that's kind of what Cole's overall goal is to like.
Yeah,
I mean, you pretty much just articulated it for me. Like that's what I feel like. I feel like if this album doesn't bring out or basically meet their expectations, like I don't feel like it's gonna be a good thing for them.
Yeah.
I think it's like I said before, don't get it twisted. I think it's going to be a good album, but if it doesn't benefit them, then what's the point of the album?
Yeah, I mean, just hype alone, JID gonna be straight. He gonna be good.
That's what I'm saying. Like most of them already got steam behind them. Boz got steam behind her. Lennox got steam behind her. JID got steam behind her. They already kind of moving. Like this is kind of the perfect time to make the collab.
You know the perfect person that did something like this. Rick Ross. He did when he made those self-made albums, he did perfect capitalizing off everybody's talents and making sure that they all was able to branch out into their own different lanes. Like cuz for a while, not to get off topic, MMG was like really running shit and he did it masterfully. Like everybody got a chance to shine and got a chance to really showcase their talents, and then when they all did the collective album, it didn't sound like a forced thing. It was to showcase everybody's skills.
You got to remember with those MMG projects, Wale was coming off a crazy ass hit and shit.
Yeah, and
Meek Mills was coming off.
And
a
those
crazy
projects
ass
was
hit.
all MMG. MMG was like super deep. Even had they trash dudes with like 4 songs on the self-made.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Gunplay had like 3 songs on the self-made.
Oh no, Gunplay wasn't even on the album.
Yeah, he was
on
terrible as fuck.
On the self-made?
Nah, he wasn't.
Not
on
the
album.
first one?
Nah, he wasn't on.
I thought he was.
No, he wasn't on.
That's what I'm saying. The situation is different because like when
he was on that Triple G album, I think.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm talking about.
But no, when MMG decided to create that shit, their artists was coming off of all solo, moments.
Not Meek Mill.
Meek Mill's had
No,
House
because
Party and all
that
shit.
Tupac back. That's what really like took Meek Mill to a whole new level. Then they came out with that compilation.
Well, I'm just saying he still has singles. People knew him.
And I'm a boss. That song too.
He had House Party too.
Yeah, I'm a boss too. But I'm saying that's on his that's a Dream Tracer mixtape.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like when the MMG did the collective, it's different from how Dreamville, because JID, none of the artists on Dreamville have like singles that are that were killing it how MMG did did that shit. Yeah. But no, so since Dreamville is coming out with this compilation album, you know what I mean? Where does this what do we think this is gonna put Dreamville as a label, and then where would Dreamville rank within like the top labels in the game right now and shit? Even if this shit is trash, but if it's dope, where would they rank? And then if it's trash,
Are you talking about now or after?
now and after. And shit.
Dre, you go first.
I don't know. I'm a Dreamville fan.
No, but I'm saying
We
he's
could
like
just put
listening
that on,
labels.
yeah.
Like he's like I would say QC first, and then I will put Dreamville after them.
Before the compilation or after the compilation?
But I'm saying just now though.
That right now.
I'm saying like what the compilation potentially could be.
Be careful what you're saying because we still got TDE
Hell
out there.
Oh my bad. So yeah, it's TDE for sure number 1, then QC number 2, then I got Dreamville number 3.
Are we not counting Young Money? Like they ain't got Drake?
Young Money is out of there.
Yeah, Young Money out of there like shit.
They out of there, fam.
Because Drake don't even claim Young Money. He's OVO now. He said he out the deal now
I
too.
guess
And
so. Oh,
shit.
yeah, he did say that. You right.
Yeah.
And then Nicki Minaj a radio host and shit. So
Facts.
nobody fucking with her no more.
And she got a podcast too.
Hell yeah.
Facts. So
Good used to be in that conversation, but I mean, and I guess technically they still is, but right now,
I mean, yeah, you're right because they did have a whole rollout last year.
yeah. But I kind of agree with Naj's list too. Like TDE is like definitely smoking shit. QC definitely earned that spot. I don't agree with all their music, but they definitely earned that spot. And Dreamville is definitely there for that third. And if I had to pick a fourth, because of my bias with Ross, I would put MMG right there. And Meek's album.
Hell no, them niggas ain't been active. When the last time MMG actually did something as an active unit in a while? Like
they haven't done anything.
I was gonna say what? That's like 2014.
That's what I'm saying. Like they not in my top.
Yeah, Wale not even on Meek Mill album.
Hell yeah. And then Rick
Ross on a free.
Yeah,
Yeah,
free.
yeah.
Was free and shit. Yeah, I guess if I was ranking them, it would go TDE 1 and then QC. I don't fuck with them niggas, but I just can't deny what they got going on.
Going crazy, yo.
Hell yeah, Cardi B alone.
Yeah,
It's fucking
Little
ridiculous.
Little Baby, or they like QC going
shit.
nuts.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna switch it because I can't be biased. Like QC been killing TDE.
Yeah,
shit
QC
like
going
a
crazy, yo.
To be honest, only nigga that from TDE that's been doing shit has been Kendrick and shit.
Yo,
Nah,
but that,
you
that,
wild as
but
shit.
that,
What you talking about?
Well, no, I say that the
J-Rock?
that Black album,
You right.
with that Black Panther album, that was mostly all QC.
Yeah.
I mean, my bad, all TDE.
Yeah. That was actually a good
And
album.
that damn
too.
near sold. I mean, not more than
So-
Cardi B album, but that
but
sold than everybody else.
What I'm saying is like, which label is having more impact on culture? Is it TDE?
It's
or is
definitely
it,
TDE.
I know on culture.
120%
No, it's
QC.
QC.
All the way, bro. You tripping,
Niggas
tripping.
listen to Schoolboy and shit.
And that's
You tripping,
Well,
tripping.
they got
Absol?
a distinctive group of fans.
No,
Kendrick
they killing shit.
Kendrick alone shifts the culture.
No.
that's not the. I'm saying like to shift the culture, like how Lil Baby's on the radio, Migos is dominating radio.
Yo, we just heard Najee make the gayest noise in the city because of a
fuck outta
QC
here.
artist.
I don't
Make the
recall
noise
that.
again.
I
Make the
don't
noise
recall- I
again.
don't recall
B. Make the
that.
noise again.
Fuck out of
Make
here.
the noise again, Cardi Knight.
Ah, fuck out of here. No, but
no, he did do some gay.
no,
shit.
yo, but no, it most definitely QC. They damn near might be number one. Of you talking about like, are you comparing years?
That's what I'm saying.
Like
Year-
2018, they might be number one.
Yeah, year wise, I don't think TDE is really.
Yeah,
as
TDE
a
is like-
collective. Damn, I don't know how I'm actually thinking about it.
Yeah,
I think
that's why I was gonna ask. Like, yo, y'all keep putting TD mad high. All I see is Kendrick and J-Rock. I don't like.
I don't know.
Nah,
Y'all forget
nah.
I know
SZA?
that's what I'm saying. No,
Oh, shit.
what are they doing? SZA hasn't put out anything.
But
like
I'm saying,
two,
but they
three-
had
She didn't
the,
have to.
They
Her
had the,
singles lasted.
yeah, and it had the Black
I'm not trying to
and it
hear
had the
that.
Black Panther compilation too,
the black.
and that's all TDE.
I
they
guess.
got
Yo.
the-
I feel like y'all like reaching, but continue.
and they got the Insecure soundtrack and shit.
The damn near. But I'm saying like
I just made that shit
the
up.
last person that dropped something hard was J Rock, and then after that was SZA. So it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, now that we all having this discussion though, I'm actually thinking that if this Dreamville album is what I think it's gonna be, I think they might just surpass TDE and shit.
But that's what I
Yeah, you could say that. If it potentially what we think it's gonna be.
Because what I'm saying is like,
Oh no, I'm saying no. I'm making this fake 'cause I feel like they already surpassed TDE. Why y'all got TDE so high?
But I'm saying the J Rock album was damn near
No,
one of the best
J-Rock album was
last year.
amazing.
And then
Reason.
SZA-
Oh, Reason.
And then Caesar. Oh no, fuck out of here. Fuck what
Reason.
y'all
Reason
talking
hard
about.
as
Like,
fuck.
you giving dude way too much credit right now.
No, and
Yeah.
then SZA after with SZA
trying to
before
get that
J
reason
Rock.
taken real
Yeah,
quick.
he trying to give him a plug real
He
fast.
said, y'all need to check out that reason. Though.
Nah, that reason. Nah, fuck
I mean,
no.
it's good, but I just don't care for dude this shit.
Not at all.
I was like, damn, this nigga pissing me off.
Yeah, I
with
think
his-
Isaiah
with his
Rashad
wise
way better than
words
him.
and shit.
And I like him, but he ain't got no push. Like Isaiah Rashad don't have any steam right now.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
dope. His album was
That's
fire.
not what I'm saying. Does he have more steam than JID right now? Does he have? Do they have? Are their sub artists better than Dreamville sub artists
Damn,
right now?
that's a good ass point.
That's what I'm saying. That's why. I'm
yeah.
asking why is TDE above Dreamville?
Yeah, that's
But I'm
what-
saying TDE had a fucking J Rock had a.
I'm talking about
phenomenal
right. We
album.
talking
No,
about
he's
right
saying right
now.
Oh, but I'm saying, oh yeah, because you got.
So
J.I.D.
think
what I'm
about
saying.
it. Think about
Yeah.
it. The year that the Dreamville is coming off of, how JID dropped that album, he's working with Method
'Cause
Man and doing all these.
Y'all
crazy
said
shit.
Biles ain't got a single, but Tribe doing all right.
Tribe is doing all right.
Yeah, and then Boz, yeah, that shit. That
Tribe
album's
doing
dope.
all right. Boca Raton doing all right. Tribe like Biles got a couple singles out. Like what
Yeah.
singles does any of the sub artists in TDE have right now?
Oh, you right.
Damn,
So you pretty much can say it's like QC then
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you can say
Yeah.
that. I fuck
Yeah.
with that.
Well, I would say as of now, nah. But after this album, maybe and shit. Because I still think Kendrick, SZA, and just we not years, but just like what have they done for me lately type shit. Like as a collective, all of this shit they've done. TDE has accomplished more than what Dreamville has as a collective.
Yeah. Facts.
So like,
I'll take
but
that.
if Dreamville do come out with some strong ass shit and like they have like 6 or 7 singles, just all of them hoes charting based on all these people at the studio, then shit, they might fuck around and dominate, bruh.
Yeah, facts.
Word.
Hell yeah.
But yo, then you have a crazy crazy take about Area.
Yeah, so what's her name? So I was thinking about this Dreamville project and shit. I'm just like going over their roster, and I'm like, yo, there's a artist. I don't know if you guys are familiar. Her name is what's that?
Ari
Ari.
Ari
We got
Lennox.
corrected twice already.
Ari
by
Lennox.
Melly Mel, yeah.
Ari Lennox. But I feel like Dreamville as a label has been mismanaging Ari Lennox. I feel like she could be way bigger than what she is. She has like a Erykah Badu, SZA vibe to her and shit.
No, Ari's super dope.
Yeah, and I feel like they don't showcase her enough. Like she should have been featured on that KOD project and shit. Like J. Cole should have definitely showcased her way more than he did. And I feel like she should be getting showcased on it. If she's not showcased on like the top singles on this Dreamville project, I feel like she should just leave the label.
Yeah, especially because her voice is amazing, yo.
No, I think they just trying to do that whole artist development shit with her because like SZA been with TDE for a long ass time. She ain't really shit.
Well,
And she was a writer.
So here's my point behind that, because like she dropped a fire ass single and shit.
It was dope. Scene, it wasn't fire.
That whipped cream shit should have been a #1 hit if they would have put some.
No,
So
number
I
one
gotta-
hit like Boot Up from LMA. No,
I feel like that shit should. Have you heard that shit? Damn, I just asked Mel. She said hell.
So I got a real question behind the Ari Lennox thing, right? With J. Cole. As far as J. Cole albums go, how many actual singers do you recall him like collabing with?
But that's his artist though.
I know, but I'm asking you, like, from what we listened to, how many times have we actually heard J. Cole collab with like singers?
Because low key on Forest Hill Drive, he did all his own vocals.
I know.
Sounded
And that's the point that I'm trying to make. It's kind of hard for you to put somebody else.
but I'm saying he did collaborate. He had singers. He did a song with
he had
TLC.
Miguel and
He
shit.
did a song. Well, no, he's talking about female singers. He did a song with TLC. He did a song with Missy Elliott.
Yeah, but how often is that though?
But you're the CEO of your company, and you got an artist that has potential. You got to put the spotlight on it.
Yeah, but if you're the CEO of a company and you're successful, I'm pretty sure you know what you need to do with that person.
But I'm like I said, I think it's all about artist development and shit. Cause they putting out songs. They just trying to feel her vibe and shit. Cause SZA was dropping hella songs.
I was definitely saying
and
you
they
gotta
picked
think
on.
she ain't in that lane alone either. Like she got a nice. She got a couple of people that's like really on her heels and shit.
But I'm saying, but none of those people that's on her heels.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the people that's on her heels and shit, they don't have a big ass artist behind her like she does.
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, so when is that Dreamville project supposed to be?
No, today's 16th, so today was the last day of the recording. Now
Oh,
they gotta put everything together.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait to make some wild ass Facebook posts about that shit. This is the greatest music my ears have ever heard.
Okay,
Yeah,
for all y'all listeners out there, when y'all listen to this pod, make sure when y'all listen to albums, please don't jump out the window the first day.
Trey.
Ah, fuck that. Y'all can do what y'all please. If that shit fire as hell and your ears is loving that shit like my shit do.
Yeah, but
Enjoy
you always
that
saying
shit.
something fire and then 20 minutes later you saying
But
it's
you
trash.
be
and
scared
shit.
of the ridicule.
Facts.
Rico's scared of the ridicule. He's scared of the Najee ridicule.
No,
Shit.
but I'm saying you want to listen to the whole song. You're like, yo, the whole album's a classic.
Not a fucking
Like that Smino album. That Smino album was garbage, son.
No, it wasn't garbage, but it wasn't a
That
classic.
shit was garbage.
No,
Fuck outta
you got
here.
me all the way fucked up, bro. Because I listen to a whole. I don't just listen to one.
Yo,
song. What is he
nigga, I
talking
swear to
about?
God, this nigga listen to the whole Smino album.
Oh, hold on, Naj. I got him. I know the perfect
It wasn't
example.
garbage, though.
That Drake album and shit.
Yeah, I like that. I think
Oh wait,
that
hold
album
on.
fire as
I like
Yeah,
it. I like
yeah,
the
the
Drake
No,
Drake
no,
album
no,
was
Drake-
dope. It was just mad
When I was
slow burn.
telling Trey it's like a slow burn, he's like, hell no, this shit a fucking classic right now, nigga.
I ain't saying no.
Yeah, I don't think he said
fucking
that.
classic.
Nah, that nigga lying. That nigga capping like shit.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
your
I,
last day on the shit.
I
bro.
kind of look. If he said that, I respect his ears, yo. Because the first time I listened to the Drake, I thought it was like way overrated.
No, I said that it was a slow
after
burn
a
album and
while,
shit.
no, I'm saying if he was already recognizing that it was as great as it was, I respect it.
No, but I'm saying everybody said that Drake shit
Gold
was
Ear
was a slow
Jones.
one.
That's
Gold
what, that's
No,
what it
but he
sounded
said
to me.
that Smino album was a fucking fire.
Oh
That
no,
shit
it
was
wasn't fire.
garbage.
It wasn't garbage though, but it
I
wasn't fire.
text Dre. I was like, yo, that shit fire as hell.
No, nigga,
Me
you put
too,
that in the
nigga.
group chat.
I know. I text because Dre was in the group chat.
I
But
like, yo, this is the worst shit I ever heard from Smino. And shit.
nah, it was
It was definitely his Kingdom Come.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it was alright.
Yeah, but I am looking forward to Smino Dreamville collab. Though, so
No, it's gonna be
that shit
dope.
sounds-
Him and
Oh,
Buddy too.
man,
And
what?
I just started listening to Buddy too.
That's gonna
That shit's
sound
be
crazy.
lit.
No, Buddy ill, yo.
Facts.
I'm hoping that Drake somehow get a feature on that shit though.
First
no,
off,
that Drake feature.
I
is
don't
safe for
want
co-op.
Drake
I was gonna
on
say,
nothing
yeah.
else.
Drake
I
and
want Drake
Cole,
to
bro?
I want Drake to simmer down. Like
What are you talking about? He's simmer down now.
Yeah.
that's what I'm
tripping.
saying. I don't want him on anything else for a while. I want him to relax.
That's just you, nigga.
Oh, no.
That nigga's in popular demand like fuck.
Yeah, I want to hear as much Drake as I need to right now. You
Yeah, as long as
tripping.
it's good music. and
Dude,
shit.
say
Straight
I
up.
need to,
Yeah,
man.
as I need to, man.
Hell yeah, because after he dropped, it's like, damn, I ain't got shit to listen to. I got it's to fucking Fresh Montana for the next 6 months.
Hey, Chris Montana had a couple bangers, but continue.
Yeah, but nah, shit. I mean, on the comment section on YouTube, y'all should let us know if y'all looking for, that Dreamville album and shit. And do y'all agree that they mishandling Ari Lennox and shit? Yeah, even on Facebook, let us know what y'all think and shit.
And SoundCloud.
We need y'all
SoundCloud,
interaction.
Spotify and shit. You know what I mean? Let us know.
Interact with us.
All 50. Damn, dude, begging for interactions and shit. Fuck wrong with dude.
Talk with us.
Interact with us, please. Ugly ass nigga. No, I mean, shit. If y'all do, I'm just saying. In general, we have some good ass points.
We
and
love
shit.
feedback.
Anyways.
What the fuck?
Anyway.
Damn, man. They just pissed me the fuck off with that.
Mad creepy right now.
We love feedback, and we gonna have to replace your ugly ass and shit. But no, that was the Mackin Hangin podcast. Thank you for listening. All 100,000 of y'all and shit. Yeah, we really proud of this shit. We're gonna keep this good content coming and shit. Now they're gonna keep coming with them wild ass jokes he be saying and shit. What he be saying now?
Fuck out of here. I ain't got no jokes.
And then Dre ass gonna keep saying some wild shit. Dre way. And then Mel, she gonna pop up every now and then. We probably gonna get her in 2020 and shit.
Sign up to the
Oh, man,
contract.
give it his 360.
And then Rico, he gonna continue to say corny shit to piss y'all off. But yeah, that'll do for Mackin Hangin Podcast episode 2. Signing off.
Dre, where?
Take it easy.